If your biceps haven't grown in months, maybe years, then it's time for a full reset, a new plan, a smarter approach. Because the problem isn't your effort, it's the exercises you're choosing. Today, I'll show you the only 3 movements you truly need to finally build arms that look big from every angle. Welcome to No Flex Zone, the home of real, simple strength training advice. If you're ready to grow for real, please subscribe to the channel, hit the like button, and drop a comment below. Let's fix your biceps starting now. Let's begin with the first mistake, because if you fix this one alone, your biceps will already grow faster. Most people ruin their biceps training because they fail to keep constant tension on the muscle. Walk into any gym and watch the way people curl. They lift the weight up, and then they drop it with zero control. Some swing their backs, some jerk the weight up, some fully straighten their elbows and let the biceps relax between every rep. When the muscle relaxes, the tension disappears, and when the tension disappears, the signal for growth turns off like a switch. Your biceps grow when they are forced to stay tight under pressure. The burn you feel is not a problem. The burn is the language your body understands. It tells your body that your arms need to grow larger and stronger to handle the stress. Studies show that when you keep a small bend in the elbow and never allow the arm to fully lock out, the biceps stay activated at a much higher level. When the elbow fully straightens, activation drops. When you use momentum or speed, activation drops even more. So if your reps look fast and loose, you are basically building nothing. The solution is simple. Control the weight. Slow down. Do not lock your elbows. Do not swing your body. Let the muscle do the work. Control the lowering phase with care. The biceps grow the most when the muscle is fighting gravity slowly. Hold tension from the first second of the rep to the last. If you stop relaxing between reps, your biceps will finally have the pressure they need to change. Now move to the second mistake, because this one is just as damaging. It is the mistake of always training biceps at the end of the workout. Most gym routines put biceps after back day, after heavy rows, after pull-ups, or after deadlifts. By the time people get to biceps, their arms are already tired. Their grip is tired. Their mind is tired. Their form is tired. And because of that, the biceps never receive the attention and energy they deserve. Think about it clearly. If you use most of your strength on big exercises, what is left for the smaller ones? When the energy is gone, your form gets sloppy. Your curling power drops. You lift lighter weights. Your mind-muscle connection becomes weaker. Your focus disappears. And because the biceps never get quality work, they never grow. The fix requires a simple change in mindset. If your biceps are a priority, then train them like a priority. You can start your session with biceps once or twice a week. You can train biceps on their own day paired with a small muscle group like triceps. You can even train biceps at the start of a push or pull day so they get fresh energy. Another powerful method is to begin with a compound exercise that already uses the biceps, like rows, and then go directly into curls. This creates a pre-fatigue effect that helps make isolation exercises hit harder. The rule is simple. Give your biceps fresh fuel, not leftovers. Now we reach mistake number 3, the most common and the most damaging. This mistake alone is responsible for most people's lack of arm growth. It is the mistake of choosing exercises that all work the exact same part of the biceps. Many men think they are training their biceps from all angles because they do different curls. But what they do not realize is this. Although the movements look different, the elbow position is the same. And when the elbow position is the same, the muscle activation is the same. The biceps are not one simple muscle. They have 2 heads, the long head and the short head. You also have the brachialis, which sits under the biceps and pushes them upward, making the arm look bigger. And you have the brachioradialis, which adds thickness to the forearm and upper arm. Each part responds to different angles. If your elbow is behind you, the long head works more. If your elbow is in front of you, the short head works more. If your elbow stays beside your body, both heads share the load. If you always do curls with your elbows beside your body, you are training only one section. You are hitting the same fibers again and again while ignoring important parts of the arm. That is why many men have biceps with no peak, or arms that look wide but not tall, or size that never increases. They are simply not training the full structure of the biceps. To fix this, you need one powerful rule. Choose one exercise with the elbow behind your body, one exercise with the elbow in front of your body, and one exercise with the elbow beside your body. These three positions together give complete biceps development. When you understand this simple structure, your training becomes 10 times more effective. Now let's go through the only three exercises you truly need. Number 1, behind the body cable curl. This exercise places your elbow behind your body, which stretches the long head of the biceps. The long head is the part that gives your biceps that tall, rounded peak look. When this area grows, your arms instantly look fuller from every angle. The behind the body cable curl forces the muscle to stretch before it contracts, and that stretch creates extra tension, the kind of tension that tells your body to grow. Stand sideways to a low cable and grab the handle with the hand farthest from the machine. Let your arm fall naturally behind your body. Keep your elbow in that position and do not let it swing forward. Curl the weight slowly, squeeze at the top for a full second, and lower it with full control. The cable keeps constant pressure on your biceps, even at the very bottom, which makes this one of the most effective long head builders. Every rep should feel clean, tight, and focused. Put this exercise early in your routine so your long head gets the fresh energy it needs to grow. If you do not enjoy cable work, use the incline dumbbell curl instead. This is the perfect alternative because it puts your arms in the same behind the body position. Set your bench to 45 to 60 degrees, sit back and let your arms hang behind you. Curl with a smooth, steady pace. You will feel a deep stretch at the bottom and a strong squeeze at the top. This version removes momentum and gives your biceps pure isolation. Switching between the cable curl and incline curl every week can keep your progress steady and prevent plateaus. Number 2, Scott curl. This is one of the best exercises for building the short head of the biceps, which gives your arms that thick, full look from the front. The Scott curl, also called the preacher curl, places your arm in front of your body and locks it in place. Because the arm can't move or swing, the biceps are forced to do all the work. Sit down, place your armpits firmly on top of the pad, and curl the weight in a slow, controlled motion. Squeeze hard at the top and lower the weight with patience and control. The key to this exercise is simple. Technique over weight. Do not go too heavy. Do not let your elbows lift off the pad. Do not drop the weight quickly. When you stay strict, the tension stays on the muscle from start to finish. The Scott curl also puts extra stress on the bottom part of the rep, the area where tension usually disappears, which makes it incredibly effective for adding size. Place this exercise second in your routine to hit the biceps from the front and add real thickness. If you do not enjoy the preacher curl or your gym does not have the machine, use the spider curl instead. Lay your chest on an inclined bench, let your arms hang straight down and curl with dumbbells. This position forces clean form, removes all momentum, and keeps constant tension on your biceps from the first inch of the rep to the last. Number 3, straight dumbbell curl. This classic movement trains both heads of the biceps and helps build full, round arms. Stand tall with your elbows tight to your sides so they don't move around. Curl the weight up with a calm, strict motion, letting the biceps do all the work. Do not swing your body or use your hips for extra power. Keep the movement smooth and steady. When you lower the weight, go slow and stay in control. Keep a slight bend in your elbows at the bottom so the tension never drops off the muscle. This is the perfect finishing exercise because it evens out your arm strength and keeps your biceps growing in a balanced way. It also allows you to use a little more weight without losing form, which helps increase both strength and overall size. You should feel a clean squeeze at the top and a strong stretch on the way down. If you want something easier on your wrists or want even more constant tension, switch to a straight bar cable curl. The cable keeps pressure on your biceps from start to finish, giving you a bigger pump and stronger activation with every rep. Now you know what works, what doesn't, and how to finally break the cycle of slow growth. Your triceps give your arms most of their size, so train them too. But when we're talking about biceps only, these 3 moves are enough to build shape and strength. Cut out the wasted work, Keep the tension, train with full energy, control every rep, own your form. When you do that, your biceps will respond. Don't forget to subscribe, hit like, and share your thoughts in the comments. See you guys in the next video.